Chinese sages carefully observed the Earth's seasons, and they gained amazing insights into the way nature conducts her business. They found in the seasons of nature analogies for understanding the growth and cycles of all things under heaven. The name of the Chinese system is often translated in the West as the 5 elements. That's because the early pictograms depicted what was familiar, what was concrete and observable, like the elements of water or wood, fire, earth, and metal. But it's really about the processes in nature, not her static forms. In fact, the literal translation is the 5 walks, or the 5 movements. Each season has its own rhythm, and each person's energies vibrate to a unique rhythm that is a blend of the 5 rhythms. For instance, when I look at someone who the Chinese would call a winter or water element person, the energy literally has a watery, languid, rolling quality, and this manifests in the way the person walks and talks. Each rhythm has certain strengths and certain vulnerabilities. And over the course of our lives, there's a force within us to develop those rhythms that are not naturally strong. Life moves us toward balance. And I will be showing you 5 exercises for coming into better balance with each of the rhythms. I'd like to say that these exercises I'm going to present, I cannot claim as my own, though they have changed over the years and become more and more mine, or more and more what will work with different people. But variations of these exercises have been done for literally thousands of years, especially in China, but in other cultures as well, as they know that these exercises that also embody emotions or spirit really have great impact on your health. This first exercise is winter element, with the emotion of fear and the rhythm of flow. It's called blowing out the candle, and it is especially helpful when you're caught in that emotion of fear. And it's best to sit down either on the floor or in a chair. And if you just wrap your arms around your knees, you can bring them up to you, so that you're kind of in a fetal position. And again, it is called blowing out the candle. So you imagine that there is a candle in front of you, and you literally begin to blow out the flame just slightly above your head. And the sound is the same sound as blowing. It's like, so you just begin to rock your body when you're in that emotion of fear and blow, and you go. And you literally stay with that motion until you experience that feeling of fear dissolving, and it will. This next exercise is for the season of spring, the rhythm of staccato and the emotion of anger. So in order to expel the venom, when you are feeling especially angry and you can't get rid of your anger, you can't calm down, and you really need to, here is what you do. You're going to swing your arms up over your head, turn your hands toward yourself, make a fist, and with power, just take a deep breath in and pull your arms down and blow out and go. And open your hands and swing them up again and turn your hands toward you and pull your arms down with some real strength and power. Go. And one more time, bring your arms up and make a fist and pull your arms right down in front of you and expel the venom. For the exercise of the season of summer, which is the rhythm of chaos and the emotion of hysteria, to take down the flame. You move your hands up over your head on an inhale and clasp your fingers together. On the out breath, take your thumb down to the top of your head and just let your air out of your throat with the sound of. Take a deep breath in again and leave your hands here. And on the out breath, let your thumbs come down to the middle of between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in again. And let your thumbs come down to the middle of your chest to a point there called a sea of tranquility. Leave your thumbs here as you take another deep breath in. And as you let your breath out, take your thumbs down to your belly button and triangle your fingers over your hands over your second chakra. And as you let your breath out, you flatten your hands and let your hands just slide down your legs all the way to the floor and just hang. Take one very deep breath here and release. And just lift up very, very slowly, putting one vertebrae on top of the other, and lift your shoulders back and drop them. You will have taken down the flame. This next exercise is for what is commonly thought of as Indian summer, but in truth, it's for that portion of time between seasons that we call the solstice equinox. And it is for earth element. It is for the rhythm of lyricism, a lyrical rhythm. And it is the emotion of sympathy for self. So the exercise is called cradling the baby, and you literally hold your middle here as if you had a baby in your arms, and you just hold tight with taking your own feelings into your own body and thinking that you are cradling yourself as a baby, and just rock yourself a little bit until it feels just right to let go, and very slowly just reach your arms up high and begin to stretch one arm up and then the other. Just look up to the heavens and stretch your being. And very slowly bring your arms down and fold over, hanging towards the ground again. Take one deep breath here and let go. And very slowly lift up the inside of your legs with your hands, going up the inside of your body, and then bring your arms back into a cradling position again, literally sending down compassion for self, gratitude for yourself, just bringing yourself back into yourself for a few moments. This exercise is for the season of autumn, for the rhythm of stillness, and for the emotion of letting go and grief. It is called Human Touching Divine, and it is particularly useful if you're having a difficult time letting go. And this is how it goes. You begin with circling your arms in front of you. And I think of the Michelangelo picture of God and Adam touching their two hands, but you're not quite touching. You've got your world here and you're holding your arms wide. And if you can imagine that within your arms is your world, and you're holding it like this, and you're feeling good about what you'd like to hold on to. So you take a deep breath in. And as you let go, you just release it all to the heavens. And then you bring your arms around again and hold your world again. And as you release, you let go again, just on your very next out breath. And this next time, you hold your world, but you literally touch and begin to pull your world to you and hold your world close to your heart. But on the very next out breath, you release it all in trust and knowing that this is the divine rhythm.